Hi, I'm Tom Ladd. We're here at the Midwest Nationals training facility in Springfield for the photo shoot of the 2018 Ozarks baseball preview. I have with me cover selection Sawyer Dodd of the Greenfield Wildcats. And Sawyer, first off, congratulations. This is quite an honor.
Thank you.
Talk a little bit about this and what it means to you.
It's an honor to be able to get picked for this. It's a pretty big deal. So
You see some of the top baseball players in the area, if not the state, here at this today, right?
right, yeah. There's a lot of good players here, a lot of high class players too. So it's definitely an honor to be picked at, especially being a class one baseball team, and kind of a small town team. It's not really playing a bunch of guys that like that. Those high college teams. So it's quite an honor for sure.
You put up some good numbers, though. First team All-State catcher, first team All-District, and All-Spring River Valley Conference. Talk about your season last year.
It was a good season. We struggled some at times, but we all played good and had a good season and had a lot of fun too.
Obviously, the conference is tough every year. Talk a little bit about the competition.
We did we lose to who did we
Lost
lose
to Pierce City. We finished second.
Right, we finished second, and Pierce City they were one of the better teams we played all season long, and they were pretty tough. But we actually came out in a lot of conference games and played pretty well, and we had a lot of success.
Coach Engelman is alongside as well. Talk about what he has meant to your program the last couple of years.
Well, I mean, Sawyer's been it'll be a 4-year starter for us, and he's started a catcher. And, he's pitched for us off and on for the last 3 years as well. He's been the backbone. He's the hardest worker. A lot of times he's the first one there. He's the last one to leave. He'd probably stay there 2 or 3 hours afterwards if I would continue to throw to him. He's going to be highly missed, but I'm ready for him to have a really good senior year because I know he's that type of kid that he's just going to go out and he's just going to play ball. He's going to compete every single day at practice and games, and he's going to give us a chance to win when he's at the plate. There isn't a kid I would want on our team to be in that situation, 7th inning with guys in scoring position, to give a big hit for us because he did it time and time again for us last year, and I know he'll do it this year as well.
Big to have a kid like that that's a leader by example, as well as, I'm sure, somebody that's vocal, somebody that's back and has that experience, right?
Oh, very much so. I mean, he's actually been kind of a guy that leads by example, and it was something we talked about over the summer coming into his senior year. I said, I know you're not a big vocal guy, but during basketball this year, he really took on that role as being a vocal leader for us, kind of keeping our heads in positive, and allowed us to be successful on the basketball floor. And I think it's really helped him in baseball, and it's going to allow him to be that vocal leader. And he's plenty vocal as a catcher. I mean, he communicates and stuff. He knows what he's doing behind the plate. He's a guy that we give a lot of leeway, a lot of responsibility to because he is so baseball knowledgeable. But he's actually stepped up as a leader during basketball, and I know that's going to carry over during baseball.
Well, catcher, that's a tough position. I mean, you've got the ball every play. Where'd you learn the position? Where'd you learn how to play that? And what kind of things do you work on?
I actually have caught pretty much my entire life. Actually started out as a pitcher and then gradually became a catcher. And I mean, we work a lot on defensive stuff, blocking, and sometimes blocking without a glove on, which is fun. But no, it's definitely a lot of work behind it, for sure.
Handle the pitching staff, got to be able to throw runners out. What kind of pop time do you have?
I'm not sure what my pop time is.
He's about 207, 208, but his footwork's good enough. He actually set, he's second in the state for most caught runners stealing in a season. He had 21 last year, and the record was 22, so he was really close, and he threw out 63% of runners. So he might not have the strongest arm, but he gets rid of it quick and he puts it on the money every time. So he controls the game pretty well, the running game pretty well.
And because of that, they're probably not even going to think about stealing. They know he's got that type of reaction behind the plate, right?
Yeah, last year a lot of teams, if we get a guy on in the first or second inning, they're stealing, and then next thing you know he's out. And he did that 2 or 3 times in games. He did 2 or 3 times, in one game, and then they just stop. We only had really one team that had any type of success stealing on us, and that was Pierce City. But he does a good job behind the plate, and we're really working with our pitchers as well. And he works with the pitchers to say, hey, you got to be quicker to me, to give me a chance, and they adjust and they listen. I mean, like I said, he's a high baseball guy, high baseball IQ, and he's just a fun kid to be around.
You going to do some pitching this year? You going to throw a little bit?
I hope so. I'm kind of excited and ready to pitch my senior year.
Question is, do you have a catcher that can catch you?
That's the problem. We're actually trying to find one, but hopefully somebody will come up.
What do you got coming back? What kind of team are you going to have this year?
I think we're losing 2 guys. I think this year we're going to have pretty much the same pitching, and basically the same team, other than one, our senior graduated last year, Jalen Roby, but and then we have a pitcher I don't think is going to play this year, but I think other than that, though, we'll be pretty much the same team, and hopefully we'll have some success again.
Coach talked about basketball. How does that help you prepare for the baseball season?
Definitely the getting in shape part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like the Coach Hyde, the basketball coach, he definitely does a good job of getting us in shape. So that's something that carries over a lot with the baseball, and being able to stay and having high energy and be able to, not lose breath very quick. So that's pretty much that. But
You've been able to get some swings in during basketball too?
not very much. We actually normally, whenever we have like morning workouts, we'll have like basketball shoot around or something in the morning too. So I won't be able to make it, but baseball is going to start Monday, so hopefully I can get a few extra swings in there.
Well, guys, again, congratulations. Wish you the best of luck this season and in the future as well.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Again, that is Sawyer Dodd from the Greenfield Wildcats. He is a member of the 2018 Ozarks Baseball Preview cover selection. I'm Tom Ladd for the Ozark Baseball Preview.